if you see these experiments, there are 7 experiments where these are made in India experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a Department of Biotechnology, then Indian Institute of Sciences, they are all involved into developing these experiments. Then there could be certain common experiments which he is going to do along with the NASA also. So there could be around 5 experiments that India and NASA will be collaborating and doing it. Then there are other smaller experiments where particularly the insulin levels of the astronauts, whether the diabetic person can travel to the space and all that. So these experiments are also getting conducted. So these astronauts will have some sort of a patch on their body, and they will be monitored 24/7 as far as their glucose levels are concerned. So these are smaller experiments where the astronauts are not supposed to do anything. But as far as the 7 specific experiments are there, those experiments are very well thought of experiments, because India wants to subsequently take a step where we will send our own astronauts with a Gaganyaan mission, and subsequently we are establishing our own space station. And the further dream is that we want to send a human to the moon also by 2040 or beyond that. So under those circumstances, we need to understand that what sort of a food which will be palatable to the pilots, to the astronauts when they are going to undertake these missions. So there are a lot of experiments which are associated with food part of it. Then there are experiments which are associated with your muscle strength and other things. Because when you are going to International Space Station, you are only traveling a distance of around 400 kilometers, the altitude. But when you go towards the moon, you're going to travel a distance of around 4 lakh kilometers. So definitely there is going to be a wear and tear as far as human body is concerned. So certain experiments are being done over there as far as these aspects are concerned. And there are certain experiments which are associated with certain amount of algae and certain amount of microorganisms which are related with oxygen also. Because as you know that when you go to any mission to the space, even carrying half a kg or 1 kg costs tremendous amount of money. So now in the future, people are thinking that whether they can do many things out over there only instead of carrying the stuff from the surface of the earth. So under those circumstances, experiment related with oxygen are going to help. Then there could be a few other experiments also, because if you see the entire structure of this particular mission, there are almost 28 countries or 31 countries who are involved in various experimentation, and it is said that there could be around 60 or 60 plus experiments. So there are various experiments which have been planned in such a fashion that for future space missions will we get certain amount of advantage of these types of things. Because tomorrow when you are going to go to the moon, when you are going to go to the Mars, you're going to establish human colonies over there. I'm not saying of tomorrow, I'm saying of after a few decades or so. But you need to do these types of experiments at a start process now. Then only you will be able to establish that dream of having humans colonizing moon or Mars.